After the old Coates American building caught on fire, firefighters from Rossville and Walker County are still trying to put it out.
Dallas Payton has more as the work continues.
Not only are the local fire departments here still working to put out the fire, but the state of Georgia fire marshals are investigating the incident now. The cause of the fire that destroyed 75% of the old Coast American building is still undetermined. On Tuesday, more than a dozen crews spent hours fighting the blaze at the old Coast American building in Rossville.
Fortunately, because of the tar and other things that were on the roof, made it very flammable, and the roof of part of the building collapsed. So there's been fire that's been trapped underneath the rubble, and here days later, they're still working to put out those hot spots.
Joe LeGee with the Walker County government says on Wednesday afternoon, the state's fire marshal office came out to the site to take over the investigation. During the investigation, Marion Environmental, Walker County's environmental consultant, came out to inspect.
Taking a look at where the fire occurred versus where there was a PCB spill about 4 years ago, and they've reported to EPA and Georgia EPD, and everything seems to be okay. The fire, the water that the firefighters had used seems to be checking out all right as well.
Luckily, the 2018 PCB spill was 75 yards away from where the bulk of the fire burned inside of the building. LeGee says the environmental team ensures there is no reason community members should be concerned at this time.
So after Marion Environmental, our environmental consultant, was able to go through the building, they said it was okay if we made some preliminary demolition to the building, since the area where the fire occurred was not where the PCB spill was.
After the fire is completely put out and the area is cleaned up, the building will be fenced off for future demolition.
This is going to be a lengthy process. It's not something that we can have cleaned up in the next several days, so we would just ask the public to bear with us. There's going to be a lot of activity happening out here, over the months to come.
LeGee says if anyone knows anything about what might have caused this fire, to reach out to Rossville PD. We have that number inside this story on our website. For Local 3 News, I'm Dallas Payton.